Record. All right, awesome. So excited to see so many faces on. I love it. So I didn't even tell my team, so I was like a surprise. But we're gonna be try to see how this works for this month on Mondays to co-host, because y'all know Ashley and I, we literally do everything together in this business. We toss all of our ideas around, our trainings. It was initially a goal to stay connected every Sunday and Wednesday, but I don't think there's a day that goes by now that we don't talk. But I love it because it pushes us. So if y'all don't have a success partner, you should. There's plenty to choose from here, and if you need one, let us help you. We can help find somebody with similar goals and interest in building your business. So again, thank you guys for jumping on live. It truly does mean, I know it does to me, because we spend time prepping to best help you guys. And we try to be very conscientious of the time, because we want you to be able to learn. But what matters most is that if you go and you implement as soon as we get off of here, because you can learn and soak it in all day, but until you put it into action, it means nothing at all. So, of course, we're in the swing of Team Cup. I know a lot of people was there very first. I'm super excited. I'm stressing out because I'm why am I still only at SC2 on the freaking 4th and it's Cup month? But you know what? I know I'm putting on the work, and all these invites are going to come to fruition. So you just have to trust the process and control the controllable and just show up every dang day. And then one day it's just going to happen. So go all in with the Team Cup. I hope you're staying connected with your team group chat, and I hope almost all of you are in our push group. This is our second month of doing this, and I'm excited because it's even bigger. I think there's even more momentum that's going to be there, because when we lean in together, we're seriously that much stronger, you guys, because we all have hard times. And that is when people tend to drift off, but that is the time that you need to lean in that much harder and know that this is a judgment-free zone. We are here to help you. We are here to let you know it sucks sometimes. We've been there. Most likely, if I have it, then somebody else is going through what you're going through at this time. So let us help you get through that tough time. So push group. Summit, there's so many new coaches, and I wasn't even thinking, of course that promo is gone, but for new coaches, you can still get your new coach promo for $145. And I did confirm, and I posted it in my team page, go ahead and buy that ticket, but have the expectation that you're going to earn your success starter. That's your success club for your first 3 months. And then when you do, you've earned that for free. They're just going to reimburse that money. So it's not like you've lost money. They will reimburse that. But take advantage of those savings while you can, and just claim right now. Don't leave it up to chance. Oh, I'll see if I can get childcare a month out. No, claim it right now. This is your business. Treat it like a business, and make it non-negotiable no matter what. So I think that's the big things on my end. My Summit House, people, whenever you get money, pay me because I'm broke. And I had to put a big down payment, and y'all know the details on that. But Ashley, I'll let you go over your stuff for your team real quick.
Yeah, I just have a few things before Christy and I really dig into pushing you guys to light up February. We are so excited to kick off this month. There's so much going on. But I just want to remind my team, this is sort of a new concept, and I think it's really important and really cool. We have a team hashtag. So we want you to hashtag Team Glow Girls when you post on, especially Instagram. Facebook is not, I don't know, as hashtag friendly. I don't really hashtag on Facebook, but Instagram stories and Instagram posts, if you do that team hashtag Team Glow Girls, we can click on that and we can like and comment on your stuff, which is going to drive up your engagement. So if you're like me, I have a list of 28 hashtags that I drop in the comments of my picture. And then one of those hashtags is Team Glow Girls. So you don't have to put it in your actual caption, but please use this hashtag so that I go on once a day, I try to, and see all of our team who is commenting. It's open to our entire downline. Do it so we can help you guys with engagement. Okay, Captivate. Unfortunately, this is not available for Android. I think I double checked with some of you guys. I don't know why. I hope something similar is available, but I have been using Captivate. If you guys know, for Instagram, if you guys know about Cleaner, it's basically like Cleaner on steroids. I paid $5 for it. I absolutely love it. Stephanie just kind of showed me the light on this, and she is probably your go-to person. She's been using it for longer. but it's amazing. It just makes following people that much easier. So if you're familiar with Cleaner, you see people's faces in little bubbles. You can click on the bubbles and unfollow them. Captivate is the same way, but to also follow and unfollow. So for me, it looks just like Instagram, and I pull up pages of things I'm interested in or hashtags, and I look at followers and I follow people. Like I can do up to 200 new accounts in a day if I break it up like 50 at a time, just with my power hour. And it's amazing. And I'm getting more follows back. And then once a week, I just use the unfollow option and I unfollow anyone who's not following me. So I highly recommend Captivate for iPhone. If you do have Android, keep using Instagram for now. I hope they come out with something very soon. But to me, that was worth $5, and it's really helping me grow my network. And then the last thing I have before Christy and I jump into the meat of this call is, you guys know on my team, most of you guys are doing this with me, the Facebook Fit Club. We're moving from my challenge tracker app to Facebook. We are starting it next Monday. I've already opened the group. I've created the cover photo. I need some help adding the files. So if you did volunteer to help me with a file, just go back and see which one you volunteered, and we'll talk about what to do for the content. You can either upload a file, like a Canva document or whatever, or you can create a document and just type it on there. I believe you have to do this from a computer. But I also created a document in the Facebook Fit Club that says personal development top picks for coaches. If you guys could all go in there and give your top personal development book and the author and like a 1 sentence what it's about, I want you guys to all add your own PD so we can refer to that. Okay, here's the other thing, adding people to the Facebook groups. I don't know if you guys have noticed, Facebook has gotten weird. If I add someone to a group, it says they've been invited. They do not automatically get added. So they actually have to go in and accept the invite. And sometimes people don't even see that. So if you have been adding people to our group, just make sure you message them and say, hey, did you get in okay? Another thing you can do, which is what I'm going to do, is just message them the link and say, here's the link to join. Because if they request to join, they'll get in right away. The algorithm is weird. I don't know what's happening, but most people do not get added immediately when you think you add them. They've just been invited. Does that make sense? So you got to go in and be like, hey, make sure you see this group and you comment so that you'll get the notifications. The last 2 things that we're doing with the Facebook Fit Club, obviously you as the coach, if you also want to open up a My Challenge tracker and have them log their workouts and their Shakeology, that is totally up to you. That's totally fine. Facebook Fit Club is going to be focused mainly on daily challenges, rating your day. We are doing something different for starting next Monday, because we have a lot of people that do early morning workouts. Like if you're like one of us and you're a 6 a.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing something called the Breakfast Club. So Monday through Friday, every morning, you have the opportunity to do a workout with coaches and challengers and anyone that is working out that early. Sorry, Pacific time, that's like 3 a.m. Don't worry about it. But we wanted to offer a weekday workout option every single morning to really kick off our day. So I know some of you guys are like early morning, you do it all the time. We wanted to offer a chance to open that up to our challengers, not just on Thursdays, because Thursdays, if you guys know, is our regular Zoom workout option day. And that's it. So we're starting next Monday. There's a lot going on. We're really just going to play this by ear and see how it goes. I am really excited for it. I think we're going to be able to offer a ton of content in the files and documents section. I think it's going to be fine and great to streamline. I think Melissa, Julie, and Liz had volunteered to co-host with me. So I'll be messaging you guys to set that up. And I'm pumped. Remember, February's focus is self-love. It does not close at the end of February. We go right into March, but we'll pick a new theme as a team. I think that's it.
I love that y'all are doing that. It has really been super effective for our challengers. In our February, like I said, our coaches will throw out their suggestions for team names, and then challengers vote on it. And it's falling in love with me about the self-love for this month. And we have like Nadia always creates the cover banner, LaCheryl post we have a daily challenge, and it's all theme based, but how you're leading it together, I love it. And it's just everybody in one big challenge. I know for me, like it's worked so much better just for everybody to be in one place. And we do our tracker. I think we talked about this, Ashley, like how we do it in the coaching thing, but it's an integrity system. Everybody, you post your daily Shakeology, and we do your PD. You share your daily PD takeaway, because for those challengers, you're setting that mentality of coach, and this is just simple, but like if you're doing like your PD takeaways or stuff, like we have ours broken down like confidence, mood, energy, like to where they can really, because most of the challengers, it's going to be confidence that they need, but breaking it down based on what they need. Because I don't believe in that everybody do the same PD thing, because everybody's so different, and we all jive in different ways. And if it's not benefiting us, it's wasting their time. So I love that y'all are doing that too.
Awesome. All right. So Christy and I just really kind of brain dumped as we usually do. And we wanted to host this call together and hopefully, more throughout the month. But there's so much going on right now. There is Team Cup. There is Push Group. We have 3 coaches right now who are pushing for Diamond by the end of March. I mean, it's going to take so much work, but I'm actually so excited for it because Christy and I are pushing for Diamond. Again, we're going to sign up 8 coaches. We're going to pop 2 more Emeralds. So we are on the journey with you guys. Whether you are a brand new coach, whether you are an Emerald coach, whether you've been a coach for 2 years, whether you've been a coach for 2 weeks, something that I have learned, you guys, since January 1st of this year, I am a different coach. I've been stuck for 3 years. I'm not stuck anymore. I feel so passionate, so excited because I've gotten so intentional with my business. I'm finally feeling like I am the leader I need to be an elite team. I'm saying this because I was stuck and Chrissy felt the same way. Like we were stuck for a long time, but when I really looked in the mirror, I wasn't doing the work. I was saying I was doing the work, but I would dabble. Even as a full-time coach, I was taking my business for granted. And when we put our blinders on and we hustled, we just didn't make excuses. Like life happens. Of course life happens. But we said, screw it, I'm going to build my business anyway. And if that could just be our motto for the year, I think that would just light us up. But we wanted to just pour into you guys tonight and give you some tips and talk about why this is so important to make February your best month. Forget about anything that has happened in the past, any negative beliefs that have crept in. You're in charge of your success from here on out. There is no reason everyone on this call should not have their most successful month that they've ever had as a coach. And like Christy was saying, Team Cup, I actually didn't create a Facebook group message for my Team Cup because everyone in my team is already in a group message that we have. But if you guys have different people on your team, make sure you all can communicate somewhere. All you need to do for Team Cup is the best that you can do. Every Friday, you will get a report on the points that you earn. You earn points for Success Club and points for rank advancement. So what we want to do tonight is just hit on a couple things to just get you excited, get you pumped up, and give you tips on how you can work extremely intentionally. Because I think that's the name of the game. If you can be intentional in 10 minutes or in an hour, no matter the time you have to build your business, you can build your business. So that's what I want to say about Team Cup. Christy, do you want to say anything about Team Cup specifically before we get into our topics?
I hope y'all are as competitive as I am. So, I love it. Like, if this doesn't fire you up, then I don't know what to tell you, because this is about being a part of something bigger than yourself. And if you're new or if you're in a rut, sometimes it's hard to do something for yourself. But when you have 4 other women, or maybe you have a guy on your team, I don't know, that are depending on you, I hope that you are going balls to the wall. Because the team is only as strong as the weakest link. So I hope you're showing up on these calls and in the push group and showing up in your team threads and just pushing. I had one of our teammates message me and she was like, well, I don't want to be the weakest link. Well, then don't be. Show up, focus on controlling the controllable. As we say every single week, we can't, I'm so mad right now because I'm talking to so many people, but nobody's pulling the string. But you know what? I know that I'm doing the work, so I'm not going to beat myself up over it. It always happens like this, and then in a couple of weeks, I'll just be like, bam, bam, bam. You have to continue to plant those seeds every single dang day. And every time you get somebody to sign up, share in your team page or your thread, however you're staying connected, so that it fires up your other teammates. And it's just kind of a fun, friendly competition within your team. Who's going to be the next Success Club, who's going to get the next points, whatever it is. Because like Ashley said, every single Friday, the whole team's going to get how many points you got. And don't nobody want to be the weakest link, pull your weight. And it's not just but it's so incredible that when you push yourself and you get uncomfortable, what you're capable of. And you're like, holy crap, I did that. And then it's going to turn into another month and another month, and you're just going to grow from there. I've heard from so many top coaches that it was a Team Cup month that completely changed their business because they got out of their own head and just went for it and stopped limiting themselves from their own limiting beliefs. So you just have to be able to show up. And I was going to kind of talk about this, but if you feel like you don't know what it is you're talking about, then 2 things. 1, you're not doing PD, or if you're doing it, it's not what is conducive to what you need in life right now. Or two, you just need to go way back to the beginning and realize why you're here in the first place. Because it's so easy as you go on and on and on in this business to get so wrapped up in the numbers and Success Club and, hitting these new ranks and stuff. But at the end of the day, those ranks and those numbers, those are lives being changed, whether it's customers you're getting started, or if it is your teammates that are advancing to diamond and beyond, they're providing freedom for their family. So it is lives that we use this terminology for, but we have to realize what it's truly all about. And that's what's going to keep us going, knowing that we are creating that freedom for ourselves, for our team. It's about all of us together. So I don't know, Team Cup gets me fired up because y'all know I have that competitive ruby red fire personality. So it's like, let's do this, but besides, you get all the fun prizes. So,
I want to I love that we have this opportunity with Team Cup to just, like Christy said, go balls to the wall, go crazy, freak yourself out with the amount of conversations that you're having and who you're reaching out to, because that's what this business is about. It doesn't come from comfort zones. It doesn't come from doing the same thing you've done for 5 months and you wonder why you're stuck. Here's what I think is really, really helpful. Think about a circle, okay? You post intentionally, you invite, you grow your network, you repeat. I think a lot of times, and I am at fault because I'm learning all the time, I put so much emphasis on starting a conversation and free groups. Whereas if we can flip that and we can get so incredibly intentional on what we're putting out there on social media, not a product post or a join my team post, but who am I as a person, my health and wellness journey, my coaching journey, what I'm learning in each aspect. And I share about that in every post that I do some way or another, then anyone who reacts to it, it's an automatic opportunity to invite them to either a fit club or to be a coach. And I think that's what I was missing. And I think I've heard from a lot of my coaches in the push group, several from January, to say, I had a mindset shift. I understand now what I need to do. And I think if we lead with that and we are unapologetically like, this is what I'm doing, I don't really care if you don't want to follow me or not. You don't have to. I'm looking for my people and I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And some people say, what do I post about? Y'all. I don't really say y'all, but sometimes you say y'all. When you're doing your workout, 100%. When you're doing your best at your meal plan, your best. It's not going to be perfect. You're not training for a fitness competition unless Christy's going to do it. She can give you pointers. No, you're doing your best to live and eat the way that's going to fuel your body. And you are in personal development. You will know what to say. And I can't tell you what to post because it's your brand, it's your life. But when you're in it, I'm telling you guys, I get moments of clarity when I'm working out. I get moments of clarity when I'm doing personal development. So if you're sitting there I have no idea what to post, are you consistent every single day? And are you starting your day that way? I really, really encourage you guys. And some of you aren't morning exercisers, but I have to tell you, my life has changed. Working out at 6 a.m., meditating in prayer for 5 minutes, setting up my day, and fueling myself with personal development until Brooke wakes up. I never struggle with what to say anymore. I knew I had to cut out alcohol for February because it was holding me back. I just had these moments and moments and moments. And I'm not an amazing conversationalist, but I know what to say because I'm in it and I'm finally living in it every single day. You won't struggle with what to say. So let's stop talking about all the fluff. Let's start talking about what's real and let's build real connections from what we put out there every day, right? You don't have to talk about someone's dog. Hey girl, thank you so much for supporting me. Have you thought about joining Fit Club? Have you thought about becoming a coach? You would be really great at this. How simple is that invite, right guys? So again, I have to reference a circle. Post intentionally. And stories. Yeah, stories can be more fluff. Stories are great. Include engagement and ways for people to reach out to you with stories. But posting intentionally, inviting, growing your network. Repeat. If you are stuck in any one of those, posting intentionally, are you in it? Inviting, are you in it from the posting that you can invite people? And are you stuck there? Then are you growing your network? Are you actively growing your network every single day? When you have that circle and it's going round and round and round, you will have no trouble inviting to coaching and challenge groups every single day. And the other thing I want to mention before I toss it back to Christy is loving and enriching yourself in the products and programs that we offer. If you're finding that you have financial objections, do you have a financial objection in the back of your head? Do you think, I don't know, is this a good deal? you need to dive into it. Beachbody On Demand is $8.33 a month. Shakeology as a customer is less than $5 for the healthiest, soundest meal they're going to get every single day. Shakeology as a coach is less than $4 for a meal for what they're going to get every single day. Do you understand how insanely nutritious Shakeology is and how everyone on the planet needs to be drinking it, and how it's not just a $30 protein shake from GNC? When you can live in that space, you can talk about how it's changing your nutrition, and you can look at all the ingredients and be like, who would not need this in their system on a daily basis? Then you will not project that you're scared about the price, or you're scared that someone doesn't want it, so you'll just offer bod. No, Shakeology is more important than Beachbody On Demand. And I can't believe like I'm even saying that, but that's true, because you can't exercise out a bad diet, and your body needs to be fueled with dense nutrition. So if you're scared to talk about it, dive into that research. Darren O'Lean on YouTube, he's the creator of Shakeology. He's incredibly intelligent when it comes to how they do fair trade, how they have all these ingredients. You need to stand firm in that belief. And I promise you, your vibe will attract less people that are going to give you that money objection, because they want what you have. All right, tossing it back to you, Christy. I love
that. I love that for so many reasons, because I'm like a living, walking testament to that. I've been into fitness my entire life, but until I was introduced to 21 Day Fix, portion control, but primarily Shakeology, that is what changed my life. It literally saved my life in the direction that I was going. I probably wouldn't be here today. It was bad. But so you have to wholeheartedly believe in it. You know, that's, nobody wants somebody that's wishy-washy. You know, you have to stand firm in your beliefs. And yeah, like Ashley said, you have to know the value up front, or there's no way your customers or teammates are. So this part kind of gets me fired up. And I talked about, well, a lot gets me fired up really, but with my cup team the other day, and maybe we should have finished the month of January with a free group, but we didn't, because let's be honest, I'm not really a big fan of them. I try to do them to help my team. But you guys, this is your freaking business. Treat it like a freaking business. You are a business owner. Stop giving handouts to everybody. I promise you, they will use and abuse the heck out of you if you're just handing out all this information. And I promise you, they're not going to value it. They have to have skin in the game. I really do. I hate free groups, because if you sign up with me, I'm going to be there by your side every single step of the way. And I know they can lump us into this, you know, because there's a lot of network marketing companies, and a lot of people, you just buy a product and there you go, on your way. But we are not about that life, you guys. And you, like they said on the National Wake Up Call this morning, which I love the Fitzpatricks, they're amazing. So if you didn't watch that, you should. I need to go back and listen to it. But she was like, why are they going to sign up with you? What makes you different than all the 400 other 1,000 coaches out there? But knowing that I'm going to be here by your side every single step of the way, but they have to know that this is an investment. This is your freaking health. If you don't pay for it now, you're going to pay for it down the road, you know, so they have to see that. But it's up to us to lead with that. And if we're not, like Ashley said, leading from the front, hey, this is what changed my life. I use these products every single day. I'm not just flinging shakes in your face because it helps me earn money. No, because I truly believe that it's going to change your life from the inside out. And I want the absolute best from you. And like she said, a $30 GNC shake is not going to do that. You know, I tried that before. I've tried a lot of things before, and nothing is as beneficial and life-changing as Shakeology and the products we have. And it's just, yeah, just listening to Darren and Carl, and how you can just tell their heart and soul is in it, and they don't stop there. They are literally just continuing to dig to provide us with the best. But free groups, yeah, they're good sometimes. They are. But you have to believe in yourself and the products and the company and everything you stand behind. And when you lead with that, they're going to feel your passion. They're going to want more. They're going to see you changing. I think new coaches have such an advantage, really, because you're right out of the gates. There's so much excitement. Like, oh my gosh, if you lose 2-3 pounds in a week, like that's what gets people excited. They can't, like, if we've been here 4 years, which I don't have a big, ginormous transformation physically, you know, mine's mostly from within, which I'm super grateful for. But like, they sometimes are like, I can't relate to her. Like, she's so like, I need someone right here where I am in this moment. And that's why I think as new coaches, they're like, oh, I need to be at my goal weight. No, people need you right where you are. Like every single one of you can relate to a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people that's lost and broken and just need to know that they are not alone in this journey. So believe in yourself. You have to lead with that confidence. If you don't know everything, that's okay. I still don't know everything. And that's why I had to snapshot conversation, because this is embarrassing, but like a girl listed out this whole list of allergies, and I was like, oh, I don't know if all that's in Shakeology or not, because I still don't know what's in it. I just know what it's done for me. So I'm like, man, I hope I can help this girl, but I need to go find out first, So it's okay to not know everything. You're not perfect. Nobody expects you to be perfect. None of us are. But you have to believe and be like, you know what? That's okay. Let's figure this out together. And they're going to respect that rather than you just acting like you know what you're doing and you really have no idea. Claim it. I don't know what we're doing this together. We're learning every single step of the way. So, and if you're nervous, if you're new, again, find a partner. Ask your upline, hey, let me co-lead this group with you to help spread those wings a little bit. And because I know it's easy just to ride on those coattails and not spread your wings, but which we're here to help you. Like I tell my coaches all the time, just if you freaking invite, go balls to the wall, freaking add them to my group. I don't care. Make it easier on yourself. But eventually, I want you to develop that leadership skill within yourself, and branch off. Have your own team. That's ultimately what we want for you guys, to be here with us, but to be so far beyond us. Your success means the world to us just as much as our own success does. So believe in yourself. Make people see the value. As Ashley said, yeah, BOD's cool and all, but the nutritionals is what's going to change their life. And that's what's also, in return, it's going to help you build a business. And on the call we listened to today is kind of all from free groups. But if you want to build a business, you have to invite coaches. Just inviting challengers after challengers after challengers, that's not going to build a business. You may earn $40, $40. You may see $100, $200 a month, which is good in the beginning, but most of you are here because you want to build a business, and whether you want to do it full time or not, money's money. We all got bills to pay, and it would benefit us and our families in a ton of ways. And if you need that extra income, that's comes from building a team and those cycle bonuses and just recruiting and all that volume just stacking up. It's a beautiful thing, but it takes work. So, Ashley, you got anything to say about that?
Yeah, I love it. We're just kind of going back and forth because everything you said just leads me into what I want to say. And I know the biggest question is well, what do I say if someone is interested and they do want more information? So Chrissy and I have laid out February for you guys. Every other week we are doing either a coach sneak peek or a fit club sneak peek. So this week it's on Thursday to coaching. So like she said, if you're not an Emerald yet, you be an Emerald by Thursday morning. So on Wednesday night, you have signed up 2 coaches. And whether or not, they get on the call on Thursday, your focus is inviting to coaching. And here's where I'm going to just throw it out there. I don't care if you signed up 2 days ago, if you signed up 2 years ago. If you invite someone to coaching based on your intentional post where you're talking about this business, it says we only have 9 minutes left. You see that?
I need to upgrade my plan.
Well, I'll go really fast. So if you're inviting to this business intentionally and someone wants more information, ask if you can call them. Ask if you can get on a Zoom call with them. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to have all these accolades behind your name and you're making money, you're doing this. You're just like, hey, I joined this. I'm really excited. It keeps me extra accountable and I'm able to start earning an income helping other people. You do not have to know everything, but if you can be bold and get them on the phone or get them on Zoom, that's what's going to drive them to, my conversion rate, you guys, when I get someone on the phone or a video call is 90%. Sneak peeks are awesome because that gives you something to invite to, but I would be so bold as to say, see if you can call them. For challengers, they ask how much it is. Can I give you a call? We can talk about it. And I always email them after. I don't even give them prices over the phone. I say, I have a recommendation. I'm going to shoot you an email in the next hour and we'll talk more from there. I used to send videos. That doesn't really work well for me anymore. So what does work for me is getting on the phone, getting out of my own way, getting on a Zoom and being like, you know what? let's just talk. What are your goals? You know how many times people are never at, or you know how least likely it is that someone's asked, what do you want your life to look like? What could you do if like you knew that you could have a different life in 1 year to 2 years? No one talks about that stuff. Not in your corporate job. I mean, if you do, great. But I would say most people are not thinking of how can I live my fullest life and my most empowered life? That is our job as coaches, to help people live their most empowered life. So I think you need to just be bold. You need to talk about what you're already doing. Again, Chrissy said, people don't want someone at their optimal health that looks unattainable. People might get really shy from coaches who have big teams. They want to join you because you have such a clear vision of where you're going, even if you're not there yet, right? And that's okay to talk about. So I think doing that and getting out of your own way, knowing you have a sneak peek once a week, but don't rely on that. Like, get them on the phone, and if then they can join the sneak peek too, great. You gotta lead with the coaching opportunity, because people are extra accountable to their health and fitness when they draw the line in the sand and become a coach. And if they really don't want to be a coach, then they sign up as a challenger, and you keep encouraging them to consider coaching along the way. And again, like Chrissy said, way down there, if you want to do a free group, awesome. I wouldn't necessarily do one every month, but your business is helping people build businesses and helping people get healthy and fit. Okay, real quick, I'm going to jump into social media branding. So you guys need to take a look at your Instagram. You need to look, if you were not you, would you follow you, right? So like, you have to be a little more professional in your Instagram. I just listened to a training with Meg Kozlowski. She had a guest speaker on who talks about presets. So I paid $3 on Etsy for a preset, which is a really professional way of filtering your pictures so that everything looks the same. You know how you look at a page and you're just like, that just looks like a brand. It's a preset. So you have to download the app Lightroom CC, and I uploaded the preset, and now everything I post on Instagram is going to have that preset. 90% of the time, it needs to be your face, your life. Don't hide behind motivational quotes. Don't hide behind your animals. It's you. Remember, if you're in the stuff and you're doing the stuff, then you're going to be able to have something to say every single time you go to post. Ask for engagement. Ask for comments. Use our team hashtag. More comments means more eyes on your stuff, means more invites, means that you can talk to more people. Is this making sense? It actually is easy when you think of it as a cyclical fashion. And I only track follow-ups when someone responds to me. So I'm not spending all this time in my Teamsy sending all these invites. No, if they respond to me, then I set a follow-up. Because a lot of people don't respond to me. You think if we're full-time coaches, we don't get ghosted? We get ghosted every day. We just do it more often. So that was what I wanted to say. So if you're interested in presets on Etsy, I got mine for $3. It's just it's like Instagram filters on steroids, but to make everything look much more branded, professional. And guys, just use natural light. Go outside and take a picture. No selfies in your dark basement for Instagram. Like, think about how it looks and think about if you would stop on you, right? Okay, I see we have 5 minutes, so I'm going to toss it back to you, Christy.
Yeah, and the main thing is you have to ask yourself, would a top coach post this? Like, really? Is it positive? Is it eye-catchy, like she said? Or is it negative? Like, you can tell, like, in somebody's text and their tone, if they're feeling down and out, or if they are, like, smiling when they say it, if they're excited, like, you can feel that. So, and however you putting yourself out there, that's exactly who you're going to attract. So really think about that and make it positive. Make it be about the hustle. Talk about the hustle. You want hard workers, not people that are just think this is going to be easy and a pat on the back, and they're going to wake up tomorrow morning and they're going to see an extra $1,000 in their bank account. It don't work like that. So you want the people who are willing to show up and just be coachable with you. So I love that. And I got to look into the presets thing too, because I used the ad that you told us about a while back, Ashley, with the pick, tap, go thing, whatever. And I really liked it, and just kind of making everything the same color scheme. So I do every fourth picture, I'll do like the white background with the pink letters, because that's part of my brand. But otherwise, I don't do like a, like a generic type meme share thing now. I'll actually type that up with my own logo. But you guys, you just have to be true to you. Like, sometimes I used to do like the meme stuff, and it would actually do well if it was something humorous, but just don't do it all the time. Like Ashley said, you are your brand. And I know I mentioned it before, but if you use filters, we just mean color filters. For the love of God, don't put bunny ears on yourself. Like, come on, we're all adults here. But that's my spill on that. Yeah, sorry, it's my fault we're running out of time. But do y'all have any questions or comments about any of this stuff that we've shared tonight? Running groups, yeah, like she said, every single week we have a group coming up. So there is no excuse. You constantly have something you can be inviting to every single day, whether it be coach, sneak peek, jump on the phone. I got that from Ashley, and I really have been doing it more, and it takes up a little bit more time, but then it comes down to quality over quantity. And when you're instilling that fire and that passion and you're investing in them, changes things.
And if someone can unmute if they need to ask something, but I wanted to end with a call to action really quick is if you're not in the push group yet, you can join by midnight tonight. You need to be in it if you're building your business. Like, we can't expect, like, for me in Fit Clubs, that's my accountability to my fitness. Why would I not thrive without accountability to my business? Like, to show you what happened in January, Success Club 26, 5 coaches, that didn't happen for me in a long time. It's because of the push group. 2 coaches went Emerald, 3 coaches, 4 coaches at Success Club. That's not coincidence. It's because we have daily accountability to our business. So again, I think it's very rare that we can just be self-motivated all the time. You need help. So if you are feeling on fire and you're ready to actually do the work, we're not going to hold your hand, we're going to push you, then you need to message whoever your coach is and say, I'm in. We are, again, it's started, so you need to catch up, but we don't want to hold you back from being in it. And the last thing you guys is do a follow-up blitz. Get off tonight and go follow up with everyone you have invited. Send voice messages so they can hear your passion. Forward the voice messages on Facebook and not use their names so you can hammer them out. But say that you're thinking of someone and you're so pumped about this new Transform 20 or whatever you're doing that you just really thought of them. Like I say, like, I was thinking of you. That might be weird, but I really do think you would enjoy this, and I want to help you with your health and fitness goals, or I want to invite you to join our team. I think you could be really great at this. Do a follow-up blitz because you've already had a conversation with them, and maybe even email like friends and family and say, guys, this is changing my life and I just don't want to not invite you to this. Do the things that are going to drive results, and that's all I have.
Yep, control the controllable. And that's with the push group, people probably freak themselves out and get caught up in their own head. But really, it's daily action steps. That's all we're doing. Did we show up on social media? Did we invite? You know, that's the thing. Did we lead from the front with our workouts and our nutritional supplements? That's the things that we're logging every single day. It's so simple, but it's also just as easy to freak yourself out. So stop, get out of your head, and just do the work. Those daily small things that seem so small, but that's what compounded over time is going to have the greatest results. So yeah, we will post this recording in the push group, and there we want y'all to hear your feedback, your questions. Let us help you. If you're thinking something, I promise you somebody else is thinking it too, or has before. So we have a minute if anybody wants to say something real quick, but we might cut off.
We hope we fired you up to make February your best month. The only thing ever holding you back is you. So get out of your own way, do the hard stuff, and see where your business can go. Trust the process just like you trust your fitness process.
Yep. Stop beating yourself up over others, what they think, what they may think, what they're saying. Who freaking cares? They're not paying your bills. This is your life. You know, you do what makes you happy, and your tribe will come. And they were right here on this call, because I promise you, all these people want the best for you. So you have to lean into this community that we have.
All right, we might get kicked off. So thank you guys. It's so great to see all these faces on the call. Let's crush it, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll see you Thursday for the coach sneak peek.
Yes. Bye, y'all.
Bye.